for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Here's Nix to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Throwing. Nix. He's going to try it here again. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
Ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Come on.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They send Sutton in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
60 by 6, 60. Here we go, set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Set up.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
70 range, 70 range. Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Left wing 19. Ready?
Throwing is Nix. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the point after try from Myers. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Nix. Again, working deep downfield. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Now, faking the give. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw is Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, shot.
He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First down throw for Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on second and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Mims sent in motion here. Second down, Nix. That is brought in at the 10. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little too late.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
On the double.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put a receiver in motion to the left.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
18, Pioneer. Riggs. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
Ready, break. Cougar 19.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And the defense quick to surround him there as he'll manage to get up only to about the 7. Here's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. Throwing, Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is... Seattle. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Nick snap on 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 Lions. Ready. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Cup in motion.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw, to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. And more of the same. Another interception. It's the safety, Julian Love.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Cup in motion.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to air this one out. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll take a shot with Mims. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready. Warrior 70. Hup.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Let's go.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He connects with Mims. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground. And fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Go.
Back to throw is Nix. And more of the same. Another interception. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead.